Hello, my beautiful, gorgeous, stunning piggies. How is everybody doing? I'm here. I have arrived. And welcome to our weekly streams where I listen to your music and tear it to shreds. Just kidding. And give really nice feedback and critiques. So how is everybody doing? What's up, Aton, Robert, Lena, Sweet Girl, Nine Cat Meows, BTY London, Nick Meyer, what is up, guys? How's everybody doing? Oh, I see Adam in the chat already promoting my Discord. How's it going? Leslie, what's happening? Ling, VS, SEO, Ayalina, Laylo, Danny, Festival, Dave. What is up, guys? How's everybody doing? Is everybody working hard on music? What did you guys work on in these past 2 weeks as I was taking a break? You guys know I didn't stream last week. I usually stream every week. This past week, I just took a little bit of a break. It was really nice to rest, but I'm back with a little bit more energy, with a little bit more je ne sais quoi, swag, juju, whatever you would call it. So, Nick says, Haley is surviving well. Thank you. Hope you are too. You know, okay, you guys might know this, but I'm kind of like a witchy bitch. And I really believe in astrology and all those things, mostly because I really feel when there are celestial events going on, like my body feels it, my mind feels it. So we have like some really gnarly retrogrades happening right now. And I feel all of them, you guys, mentally, physically, and you know, it's been good in some ways because it gives me an opportunity to like work on old wounds and things, but also it's not fun to work on old wounds. Like I just want to hang and have fun and do my thing instead of like crying every night, but like it do be like that sometimes. So, Sinclair says, finishing my debut album, been in the studio overtime. That's what's up. Can we get some emoji claps in the chat for Sinclair? I love when you guys are like locking in on projects and doing your damn thing. Leslie says, LMAO girl, same at Astro Girl. Yeah, no, like it's, you know, y'all don't have to believe in this stuff, but like I do, and I really feel it. Aton says, I do music every day at 2:30 a.m. before work and when fam is sound asleep. Honestly, can we get some claps for that too? Because that is really difficult and that takes so much commitment. And honestly, Aton, like I 100% applaud you. I know how hard it is to like work on your dream after or before your day job and like take the extra effort when you're already tired, when you have other things going on. But guys, like, this is so important, and I'm so proud of all of you that do that, because whether you're a popular artist, producer, musician, or you're just starting out, or you've been trying for years and maybe on like a 3D level, maybe you're not getting like the streams and all these things. Like, yes, those things matter. I talk about mine because it helps me like bring more people in the community, you know. But the truth is, like, what really, really matters is like what it means to you, right? Just because I'm not saying this is the situation for you guys, but right, like we all have these moments where something flops or something doesn't do as well. And, you know, where we have hard times, where we have to, you know, make music and have a day job or go to school at the same time, or our family doesn't understand what we're doing, or our spouse doesn't understand. You know, it can be really difficult. And I'm here to remind you guys, what you do matters. Your music matters. What you have to say with your music really matters. And I want you to keep going. So, Candy Cat says, I do music nearly every day to prep for my group's debut. That's what's up. Let's go. Quasi says, I'm trying to balance running a grassroots venue for art. How cool. And music and my own music art. That's freaking great. Building community right there. Kim says, last week I sang in a concert for the first time and now I'm making country versions of my songs. Oh, I love you for that, Kim. Kim is our resident country diva here. BTY London is supporting Kim. I love this. I love that you guys all support each other. Okay. Well, guys, I'm so excited to hear this week's batch of music. For anybody that is new, so what we do here is you guys submit your music every week, and we have this nice little playlist from our partner Boombox. It looks like this. And I basically go through this playlist, and there's different ways that we choose songs. Obviously, there's always more songs than I can get to, which makes it a little bit difficult. But so what we do is we do different segments. And one of the segments that we do is an early bird segment. So it's for anybody who like got in right under the wire and was the first to submit. You know, there's a segment we do called verified segment. It's for anybody who has a little star next to their name, like Aton does here. And it's basically a way to guarantee, not fully guarantee, but like come close to guarantee that your song will be heard. And the way you do that is through my partnership link with Boombox, which I forgot to pin in the chat. Let me do that. I'll do that right now. And if you guys wanted to do that, it is like probably the only way to, yeah, like almost 100% make sure that you will be heard. You know, as we keep going with these streams, it might become like less so just because there's more and more people. But for right now, I think every single verified member gets their songs heard on these streams, or like almost every single stream. So it is a very affordable and good way to like make sure that that happens. So, but without further ado, let's just get into our first segment. And then, you know, there's other things about these streams that are kind of like our little community things that we do. But if you're new, I will kind of walk through them as they happen so you can catch up real quick. So we're going to start with our early bird segment. And we're going to listen to the first 3 songs submitted here. Sometimes you could do folders. And okay, I think this was actually the very first person. And this is Budnario Alex Stefan. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Oh, this file is not. Okay, something happened here. Okay, maybe they can resubmit if they're here. But let's start here then with Your Love by Diego. And yeah, let's listen. Let's check it out. Okay.
No quiero escuchar mis versos con un nudo.
Okay, Spanish, let's go.
Yo sé que estoy en progreso, pero siempre me tropiezo y vuelvo solo, media vuelta, aún no hay nadie. Lloro, no me siento interesante. Y una vez más me siento lejos de ti.
Cool little transition.
El espejo me confunde, mi reflejo no me es suficiente. Entes de mi mente solo quieren evitar
I like this rap.
Al final no puedo ni hablar de lo que me pasa sin que vea caras preocupadas. Me cansé de intentar con un alma conectar, entrelazar, pero nada es como uno quiere. Tal vez sea mi destino pelear conmigo mismo. Si no quedó muy claro lo repito.
It's like Jersey Club in Spanish, right?
Solo media vuelta, aún hay nadie.
It's cool.
Lloro, no me siento interesante. Y una vez más me siento lejos de aquí.
This is good, Diego. I like this. So immediately, the first thing, your drums need to be so much louder, my friend. They need to be much, much louder. You just really need to like reposition like your entire mix, to be honest, because your vocals like are clear. I can hear them. But everything else, and especially the drums, right? Because you're going for, I like what you're doing. So it's like Jersey Club rhythm wise. I think the sound of your kick, it's almost giving me Brazilian funk. It's that like super crunchy, like sounds like distorted on purpose kick. I like it. I like your choice, but I do think it's like, if you listen to Brazilian funk, for example, it's always a, that's the kick, right? And yours is like, beep, 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 beep. Like it's real quiet. So you need to take your whole mix and just reposition where everything hits. And yeah, the kicks, the snares, all the main drum parts, they need to be a lot louder. Another advice I have for you is, I like your voice. I like the processing your voice. I like the autotune. I think it goes with the whole thing. I think you just need more layers. You need to emphasize certain parts of your vocal, you know, where there was like the fast rap and I was like, oh, I like the rap. I think there could be some layers that come in, maybe dropped octaves underneath you, maybe some harmonies, maybe some reverb throws. You know, there are a lot of ways to emphasize a vocal that aren't just, you know, a big harmony stack. I call this vocal emphasis. I teach this in my music producer crash course, right? So for your type of song, I wouldn't go super harmonic because that's not the style. So yeah, like dubs, octaves, formatted dubs could be really, really cool for you. Throws, all those things. I really, really recommend doing that. And yeah, if you guys, anybody listening, if you guys are like, what are you talking about? Like, you guys need to grab my course. I always have links under all my videos for it. But yeah, I go into specific ways to like emphasize your vocal, but that's what you need to do here. But I thought this was really good. I really, really like this. Now, you guys, for anybody who's new, what we do is if we like a song, you guys call it out in the chat by commenting PL. So PL stands for playlist. And basically when we like a song and, you know, people vote on it, we have to get 5 PLs. If that happens, I put the song into a special playlist that's called Piggies of the Week and Other Eaters.
Piggies of the Week and Other Eaters.
So what this playlist is, it's for our community, and we have a new one every single month. And all the songs from the streams that people vote on go into these playlists. And this is a cool, just like community building for us. It's a way for you guys to listen to each other's music, to meet each other, potentially collab, all those good things. So yeah, if you liked this song, Your Love, please comment PL. And so I see one from Case, Sinclair, Ling, Via. So I see 3. If we get 5, it goes straight into the playlist. I also saw somebody asking how to submit. So the link to submit is in the description. It's a bit.ly link. Just go through like all the steps on there and you will appear in my folder. I know some people get really confused about like how that works. And they're like, I can't see my song. You won't. Basically, the folder, I see it. Nobody else sees it. It's like a private inbox for me to like receive your guys' songs. So I see 4 PLs. Okay, 5. There we go. All right, let's add our lovely song, Your Love, into the playlist. So, and this is the last week for July's playlist. I already made the one for August. So next week we're going to have a new one. But for now, Piggies of the Week and Other Eaters, July, let's go.
Piggies of the Week and Other Eaters.
And next up, we have Stupid by Roxanne B. A little bit louder.
Got me in a bind, I'll tell you. Love to read, but this is frightening. Lots of thoughts, but none that will come out of my mouth. Am I some special type of stupid?
It's a funny lyric. Okay, so I think this was cool. I like Am I Special Kind of Stupid. I just thought it was a fun lyric. There's a few things in here I think could be better. I think just vocal performance, there's a few things I would fix. So I called this out the second I heard it. There's a little bit of rushing going on right before the chorus.
Am I some special type of stupid?
You know, like the stupid needs to hit on like stupid, the downbeat, but it's a little bit ahead. It's got that kind of like rushed feeling. So I would retime your vocals. But to be honest, like if you were wanting to release the song, Roxanne, I would maybe just re-record these vocals. It's hard to kind of like pinpoint what doesn't work about them because I think it's a combination of things. So it is a lot of rushing. It's a lot of like just kind of off rhythm stuff that doesn't allow me to relax as a listener into it. I kind of feel like on edge listening to it because it is rushed. I think there's some pitchiness going on, and it's not like you're singing badly. It's more just like, you know what it is? You're just not really shaping your performance very well. And to be honest, like I don't blame you for it because I don't ever hear anybody talk about this. I don't hear vocal coaches talk about this. I don't hear producers talk about this. It's kind of like there's a drought of performance shaping going on out there, mostly because performance shaping is literally a term I made up. It's no one else speaks about this, but it's basically making conscious choices in every line that you record, from the fundamentals like your pitch, your vowel shaping, your tone shaping, like where it feels like it resonates with your chest, your nasal, pharyngeal, like all of that, to more ornamental things like texture, accent building, creative choices with your diction, all of that. So that's mostly what I feel like is missing here. That's why it's hard to comment on it, because like if I were recording you, I'd be like, okay, starting from scratch and we're shaping every single line according to your artistry, what you like, what you can do, what your strengths are. From listening to this, I can't really tell what they are. The only thing I can tell is like it's rushed, and then the vocal performance is very like flat, not like pitch flat, like although there are some moments like that, just being real. It just feels like even, straight, like there's no choices made to make it like spicy. And I just hearing your voice, I'm like, I'm sure you could do it. Like you could make choices that would make the performance seem more interesting. So that's what I would do for anybody. Roxanne, you obviously, because I'm talking about your song, but anybody else, I am making the system into a course right now. It is a vocal production course, and I have a link for it in the description. It's not available yet, so just get on the early access list, because you guys will be the first ones to know like when it's getting close, when I'm about to release it. And then when I do release it, there will be like a really big discount. But like, yeah, not to toot my own horn, but like I literally feel like this is like straight up gonna change lives, just because for some reason no one speaks about this. I don't know why. But yeah, for now, Roxanne, like just try to make your vocals more spicy. Listen to your favorite singers. Listen to what they do. Like, where do they apply vibrato? Where do they apply texture? Where do they apply like interesting diction? Either like really overly enunciated or under enunciated. This is what this needs. It needs shaping with the vocals. And yeah, that's the biggest thing I would say. Let me know if you guys would like to add this lovely song into our playlist. I feel like sometimes I go in these like rants and I'm just like in my rant zone, and then I feel like I miss so much in the chat. Kim says, Aline, tell me music genre and I'll make a song with that. Guys, what can we give to Kim? Kim is like a advanced producer. How can we like really challenge him? Give me some suggestions. I almost want to give you something like really freaking obscure. Something you haven't done. K News, thank you so much for subbing. Leslie, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm so excited for this course. I'm taking my time making it because it's just going to be so robust. There's so many like modules in it, and it's everything from literally like setting up your room so it sounds better, so it's like technical stuff. Then there's a module just for vocal performance, so stuff I was talking about, even warm-ups, like basically getting your voice ready to record. It's almost like a vocal coaching section, but specifically with recording in mind. And then there is recording itself, different phases of recording. Then there's, which I kind of like relate to working out, funny enough. There's like a steady state zone. There's like a warm-up zone. There's like a max power zone. It's really cool. So then there's all the different editing, layering. It's cool. But okay, you guys are making suggestions for Kim. Botanica? What is Botanica? Okay, I don't even know. Punk rock. Bebop jazz. Okay, wait. No, I have one, guys. I have one because jazz inspired me. What was the genre called? It was popular in like 2012. It's gonna drive me crazy. It's like house, but it's with like 1920s jazz vibes. You guys will know what I'm talking about. It's always like a 4 on the floor, and it's like like a little saxophone doing this. What was this called? Oh my god, it's gonna drive me crazy. Please help. Kim is asking, where did your live streams go? I can't rewatch them anymore. I wish I could still have them on Boombox. They asked me to make them private, so it's like for their community. However, this month, I'm already in August mentally, guys, but later this month, I'm going to do more live streaming that won't be sponsored. It's going to be just me and you guys here on this channel. And I don't want to tell you about it yet because I'm still working on it, but it's going to be fun. But stay tuned for that. Electropop. Mimi, thank you. Oh, no. Electro swing. That's it. That's right. Electro swing. That's what I want you to make him. All right. I did not see enough PLs, but that is okay. Better luck next time, Roxanne. Let's go ahead and listen to our next song, which is going to be Hyperbole, I think. This might be in a different language. Sorib. Let's check it out. Okay. Disco vibes, let's go. Bass is fun. Okay, change up, let's go. Thank you for chords. I appreciate you for this. This is fun. Okay, really awesome job. I have immediately a few thoughts. So I think your bass, it's a really great part. Like the performance you're giving, like, oh, it's like funky. There's like extra, some grace notes happen. Like it's fun. It's a good time. By the way, just calling it out. If you guys love this track, put PL in the chat for the playlisting. But I felt like the bass was missing sub. I do not know what plugin you made this in. I do have a suggestion for you because I do think a lot of plugins do this. Let me just jump over here. So I'm going to show it on Serum, but like I said, a lot of plugins have this feature. So what you can do, Serum, is let's say like, you know, you're like, this is your bass or whatever, like this combination of these two oscillators. You can put the sub on. And that immediately, and you can maybe even drop an octave, done 1 or 2, probably 1, judging by where your bass is sitting. This is going to give you that sub that you're missing, right? This octave. But let's say if you're not in this plugin, of course, what you can do is take whatever plugin you are in, make another copy of it, right? Because it's probably going to be in monophonic mode. And then basically drop an octave and really like try not to mess with the ADSR, keep it exactly the same so that the timing of your bass is the same. But then really drop an octave and work specifically on creating more sub, right? And of course, there's more things you can do to like bring up sub. Your bass just doesn't really have any, so this is not going to be your first move. But once you do have a sub layer to enhance it even more, I mean, you could just use an EQ. I do love these analog gear recreations from Universal Audio, especially. I really like them. But you can grab like 60 hertz, probably not 30. I would say 60 to 100. And then, just boost it a little bit. And that's going to help you a lot. Now, as far as other things about this, what I kind of felt like is it just really like was a great arrangement. Like if it almost felt like really early demo arrangement where it's like, oh, this is a very good track idea, but it didn't feel like fully fleshed out. And not just because it was minimal, there weren't a lot of stems in it, which sometimes like my tracks are really minimal. But if you go with super minimalistic vibes, every single element has to be like crafted to hell. Like every little bit of it. And this was definitely not that, because like the snare was not layered. It was the same snare, every hit. There was no verb throws under anything. Like there was no small percussive textures. There was no textures, effects textures in general. Like it just felt really, really plain. So what I would say is like cool arrangement, cool chords, working. Now just dress it up. So let me know. Let's see. Are we getting PLs? Oh, Mahmoud, thank you so much. They go, I don't have songs, but I love her. Love you too. Kim, I don't have the instrumental Bad at Being Good. Sometimes back in the day, especially, I didn't like print my instrumentals. And the session, I do not know where it is. I have a backup of it somewhere, but it was in Pro Tools and stuff. And I don't use Pro Tools anymore. So like, good luck me trying to find it anywhere. Oh my God. My chat is freaking out. Do I have, plenty of PLs. You love this song. Okay, guys, let's do it. Let us add it to the playlist. Yes, we're still in July.
Because of the week and other eaters.
Sickening. Okay, next up, we're going to have a verified moment, you guys. So this is for all of the verified Boombox members, and just as a reminder, you can easily become one using the link that I pinned in the stream. So it is a paid thing, and of course these streams are always free for you guys. This just really helps you get a better shot at having your song heard, because as you can see, there's a lot of songs in here, so I can't get through everything. So, and it basically sets you up for every single one of these streams. If you guys have been coming to these for a while, you'll notice I listen to a lot of the same people's music because they signed up for this program, and they get prioritized per the rules. So if you want to be one of them, you can join using the link below, but we'll also have a segment for everybody coming up. So don't lose hope. If you're not a verified member, we're going to have something for you as well. So this is Aton's 6/8 ballad that he's been working on for a while. So this is a new version of something we heard a couple of weeks ago. So let's check it out. Play. Oh, did you add some wobble? Sounds cool.
All the things going on inside, and when you know that we are doing all we're dealing, I could never see.
I decided to master it here in Boombox. I'll tell you guys about it in a second. Oh, good. Oh, beautiful strings. Harmonies sound nice, Aton. This is sounding really good. I know people are talking about vocals. Your vocals are sounding better, by the way. I know you want a different singer to sing this. I know that's always been the plan. So you're not like necessarily processing them and like going hard on reverbs and any of that stuff. But I think it just sounds so much better than it did a couple of weeks ago. I loved the fast strings that you added. That was my favorite new addition. I don't know. It's just every week that I hear this, it's getting better and better and better. The thick sort of punches of harmonies were my favorites, I would say. This is something I'm kind of like developing into a system for my vocal production course right now. But I talk about this type of harmony that I call union. And then there's subtypes underneath it. And you've got these like stab unions, which are so good, and these like feature unions where you just have them for a couple of words or for a phrase, and then like boom, it goes away, and it just makes it so impactful. But I really liked it. I thought you're doing great. I think you, depending on what you're still wanting to do, I think you probably are still wanting to get a singer to work with you on it. So if you're gonna do that, obviously, like, it's gonna change a lot of things. But I would say what you should start doing now, as you're searching for a singer, you should probably focus on mixing this. One of the things, I did as we were listening, and you can literally see this so well. I mastered your track using Boombox. I just kind of want to listen maybe from the second verse just to kind of get the vibes, because that's one thing I know that you do, Aton. You don't put anything on your master bus, and I just really want to encourage you to, because I think it's going to give everything you do more of a like a finished feel that not only will translate better on these streams, but you will be more inspired too. I promise you, because it will sound more done. Ooh, nice drop.
All the things going on inside. And when you know that we are doing all we're dealing.
See, it sounds so much fuller now.
I could never see all that's inside. I could tell you the answers.
Do you know what I mean? I can kind of get more of the vision versus this. It just sounds so much fuller and bigger.
And if you were talking.
But yeah, one thing I would say, listening actually mastered, because it's kind of bringing up a lot of what's going on. Yeah, I would maybe work on element separation a little bit too. I would do one of these, Aton. Let me see. Kind of, oops, I got the old stuff up here. I would do a little bit of like trying to figure out what's stepping on what. I would do this later once you do get your final vocals on, because obviously, especially, I know you like working with female singers, and that's going to change how everything sounds and sits. But yeah, if, female, obviously a voice is never popping in just one frequency's range. Voice is probably going to pop, especially a woman, around 3,000, around 8,000 to 6 to 8 to 10,000, depending on how you're brightening it, somewhere in the mids around like 700, 1,000. So you kind of will want to be conscious of these frequencies when you mix. I know you have that organ that's like right there in the mids, and it's going to interact. It already interacts with your voice to where they're kind of obfuscating each other. And the piano is same exact range. The lower parts of the string, same exact range. Everything's right here, and that's what I'm kind of hearing. So you'll just want to make like very conscious moves. Like, let's say you might want to take out a little bit of the mids on your strings, but really brighten them up in like, 4,000, so they have like a nice little cut. Obviously, seeing the stems in front of you, you're going to be able to do this better, but that's going to be your work. I do think your parts are really, really good. So, well, guys, do we have PLs for Aton? Let's see the chat. Let's see the chat. Oh yeah, okay, PL. All right, awesome. So Aton, straight into the playlist. All right, guys, and next up at this verified moment, we're gonna have, let's see. Sometimes scrolling is like so difficult. I'm like, what? We're gonna have Eka with Flutico Idea. Oopsies, made another one. I'm a Savage K-pop. Okay, completely different. Let's see. Savage. Okay, there it is. Hello, this is the right one. Back again. What's up, Eka? This time I went for K-pop style production for the first time. Let's go. I just have the bass idea right now. I'm just using stock splice vocals for now. Would love your views on this. Also, guys, for singers in the chat, I'm looking for a vocalist for this track. So, and this is Eka's IG. Let's listen. Hey. I like this switch up. Cool. Awesome. Somebody said giving 2019 Blackpink in the best way. I agree. It's very Blackpink coded, like older, not Blackpink right now, but like back then, Teddy Blackpink. It's very much giving that. Really great job, Eka, for first time. Oops. Well, we are in the verified moment, but I should close that down. For first time making K-pop, I think it's really cool. Let me know if you guys want to give Eka some PLs. So your drums hit really hard, really good as always. You know, the only thing I would encourage you to do is I would maybe try to find another approach than having that big brass, because that big brass is pretty much what's making it sound like, I don't want to say dated. I hate that word. It's so like derogatory, but just like a little less current, right? I think the drums could work. I think the tonality is like your Phrygian, like common tonality. So works for K-pop clearly. But if you just choose different sounds and, you know, I don't have a recipe for you, but just take inspiration from another place here. Even like Blackpink's new song, it's funny, I just got a chance to listen to it because I did a video which is coming up of me producing it without hearing it, so I couldn't listen to it for a while, so I couldn't like comment in any way on that song. But I finally did that video and I recreated it, and I was very surprised by the sound of it because it didn't sound like Blackpink. It was more, you know, something different. And that's what I guess I would encourage you to do here is like, just find something other than that brass. That brass, I just don't see it making a comeback for a while. And other than that, everything could work in here really, really well. So let me know if, yeah, oh, you guys love this. I knew you would. This is like your guys' style. So straight into the video. Let's go. And next up, we're gonna have Robert Star Raider with Funky. Here's a sketch of a track that for some reason caught my attention. I just love the groove. Awesome. I have a feeling it could develop into something cool. I don't think it's suited for my vocal style. Perhaps someone might want to collab on it. Let's go, guys. An impending collab. Ooh. Really cool. I like how dark and like haunting. Oh, this is cool. Oh, cool. Awesome. I think this is really, really good. Let me know if you guys are feeling PL, but I feel like overall the arrangement is really good. The vibe is right. It's got like this haunting feeling, which I think is like very characteristic of you, to be honest, Robert. I feel like this could be a Star Raider song. You know, you just need to write the right melodies. But I also could see it being like a female song, for example, with like a nice, like doubled vocal, a little bit of a slapback delay, something really kind of like, I don't know. It's all your stuff is very 80s influence, which I think is so like timeless, to be honest. It's one of those timeless decades that is gonna have life no matter what decade we're in. Like, they cooked up something in the 80s that's like completely never gonna go away. So because of this, I'm like, yeah, this is good. I think the only thing, to me, everything sounds just a little bit thin, and this is like part mixing, part sound choice. I felt like the snare could maybe just have a little meat on its bones, a little bit more. I felt the same about the bass mostly. I loved the rhythm of it. I loved the sound of it, but it's almost like one of the tracks that we had earlier where I would love to just hear like a little bit more bottom, maybe not like a full-on 808, because I know this is not necessarily the style for it, but maybe you take that synth bass and you create a lower octave layer for it that really brings that sub. Right now, you know, we are just, there's not a lot down low. There's not even a lot in the lower mids. And it just feels thin all throughout. If I were you, I'd focus on just making the whole thing feel a little bit more lush, right? Just give a little bit of a grimier feel with it. Because right now it's just thin and pretty. And I think if it had a little bit more of that lower bottomy feel, I think it would feel better. Because like, I like to be really visual too when I think about songs, and this is like one of the visual things I'm obsessed with from the 80s, or that is like 80s inspired, is Blade Runner. And seeing that, you know, that neon cyberpunk aesthetic with this, it's just really exciting to me. But that aesthetic is a little bit grimier than what you did here. So again, really small tweaks, mostly to do with sound choice and mixing. But I think this is really good. And yeah, if anybody wants to collaborate and think that they would be good singing this, writing a top line, you guys can hit up Star Raider Robert. I guess in our Discord, because he's a very, very popular, active member of our Discord. And I don't know if Adam's still there. I haven't seen him in a chat in a hot second. But I'm going to go ahead and put in our Discord right now for you guys. Give me a second here. And I will copy it over and give it to you guys so that if you're not a member, you should join. We've had our Discord for a while, but it's kind of like something that was like super undercover. Like, I didn't really like do much in there, but we were becoming a lot more active. There's people in there collaborating all the time, doing all kinds of fun things. And I think you guys should join. So here's a link. Join. You can meet a lot of cool people there. So... oh, yeah, and Robert's also in the chat, so you could also talk to him in the chat. Love it. All right, and next up, we will have Kai with So Long. Thank you, Kai. So sweet. And then we have lyrics, too, which I always love. What songs with lyrics? Ooh. Okay.
Again, no. How the fuck you got so much potential? Cause you've been on my mind, I'm trying to save you. But staring in the mirror is not a favor. You could see it in my eyes that I got used to say goodbye. Was writing stories, flipping through the pages, but I get stuck in you and I'm loving all of your lies, and I keep touching your thigh. Are you coming out to save me? Cause I've been getting stuck on all these maybes. Waiting so long.
Rub, guys, right there. Take a look at this Kai. Right there.
Waiting so long for a night.
I know you're going for dissonance. There's something, just one thing in there that got me going. Ah!
Like this, I'm in your storm and I can't resist. I can taste love cause it's on your lips. So long, been waiting so long. Under your spell of it, just one kiss. I don't even care.
Yeah, there's little rubs. I think it sounds like reverb, to be honest. Some kind of verb on something is messing us up.
I'ma take that risk. I can taste love 'cause it's on your lips. So long, we waited so long.
Very, very cool. Kai, your songs are always good. Your tracks are always good. This almost sounds like maybe was a released song already. So I always feel kind of a little bit bad, like critiquing something that's already like a finished piece of work. If it's not though, okay, I love your lyrics. A lot of really cool stuff. Sorry, like I lost my place. Stuck on all these maybes is a line I really like. There's another one. Staring in the mirror is not a favor. I really like that line too. Let me know if you guys want to PL the song, by the way. But yeah, I guess what I would say, and if this is a release song, then this is a comment for the future, and like don't worry about it right now. But what I would say is play with more varied rhythms with your top line, because a lot of the song, if I had to describe this song, it's just quarter notes, right? It's da 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 da, like, and a lot of it is that, and it's just that over and over and over again. So it makes it kind of, I know a lot of like trap, it kind of does that, but a lot of what makes trap work is that rappers and singers that do it, they play with like faster rhythms. They'll do like da 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 da. They'll do triplets. They'll throw 16th notes in there, 8th notes, and like they'll just play with like interesting rhythms in lieu of melodic things. So if you're gonna do things that are less melodic and more rhythmic, then you need more unique rhythms, is what I would say. So, but lyrics are cool, vibes are cool. A lot of people are liking it. Let's see. Very cohesive mix. Sounds close to done. I agree. Brutal, but in a good way. Sorry. Like, I honestly, like, I just want you guys to do as great as you can. And Kai's very talented. So that's why I always want to push. I want to push you guys, you know? PL. All right. Lots of PLs. You did amazing. Let us add this beautiful song to the playlist.
Because of the week and other eaters.
And next up, let's do one more for this verified segment. We're gonna do, we already did Aka. This one I think is like from Boombox, something they were trying. Oh yeah, okay, we have Faustine with Crackhead Energy. I remember when I was setting this stream, I was like, I need to hear this. I was like, what is Crackhead Energy? Gotta know what this is. Okay. Cool. Crazy. Love. You have such cool textures here. Makes me want to go to the club. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Faustine, your tracks are always cool, always unique. I really like this, to be honest. Like, I don't have comments other than, you don't have to do this right now. I personally even wouldn't. Like, just write the top line and then do mix it a little bit stronger. This is not a bad mix by any stretch of the imagination. It could be juiced, like you could have a little bit bigger of a kick, like all your really cool textures that you do could like Some of them already stand out well, but some of them could like pop out a little bit more. Like it's literally, you just need to mix it, but don't do it yet. Write your top line, save yourself some time. And if you love your top line, then I would like really dig into like all the little details. But I just want to like really compliment you because I think your tracks, you have an artist sound. Congratulations. Freaking congratulations. You have an artist sound. You have a unique perspective in what you do. And every time I hear a song from you, just a track with vocals, I know it's you. It's like, I think the closest thing is maybe Billie Eilish from like 6 years ago that I heard, but yours is more electronic. Yeah, it's like this indie pop with like a really strange, unusual, almost like an 8-bit feel to some of the parts, but not the others. I don't know what it is. I really like it. Like glitch. I'm looking at how Boombox is like categorizing it. Experimental, electronic, I guess. But really what it is Faustine. It's like your unique take where it's pop, but it's got that like oddness to it. And I really am intrigued. I'm really interested. I haven't seen your like artist branding, like the visual at all, so I don't know what that looks like, but I can just imagine in my head like if it matches, if it has that like unusual odd quality to it, if it has that like, what is this, I haven't seen this before, just how I feel like, what is this, I haven't heard this before. I think you could have a real one on your hands. I really love where your brain is going with everything. So no comments, just like finish it. Please submit again. Really great work. I'm a fan. I like what you do so much. Let me know if you guys would like to PL Faustine's Crackhead Energy track. I see PLs. Okay, I see like 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry guys, I didn't like really call it out. Yeah, lots of PLs. All right, I figured, but trying to be fair. All right. Honestly, picky contender, I want to say. This was really cool. And I know it's like an early stages, but it was very, very promising. So I'm going to write it down. Guys. And now it is time for your favorite segment. Your favorite segment has arrived, guys. And it's time for a free-for-all. Yes, it's time for free-for-all. And for anybody who does not know what this means you get to comment the name of your song in the chat as much as you want. You can basically spam the name of your song, and I will at random pick 6 songs to listen to. So this is really a great opportunity for anybody who's not verified to like get your song in there, have the chance for me to hear it. I would love to hear it. So don't be shy and put your song name in. This is totally random, guys. I just like glance at the chat, grab whatever I see, and that's how it goes. So good luck. And I'm gonna grab my phone and start writing songs down. Okay. Okay, I got a couple. Don't be shy, guys. Put them in. Also, quick tip. Try to spell the name of your song how it's spelled. Like if you see, the song we were just listening to, Crackhead Energy, it's like one word. So if I typed in like crack and then space and then head, and if there's another song called crack, like I might not find it. You know what I mean? So just try to type it in how it was. Okay. All right, I've got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna grab one more. Okay, I got it. Let's go, guys. Thank you so very much for your spam. And I'm gonna go ahead and start picking up some of these songs. All right, here we've got Polite Kisses, and this is by Reverb. Thank you for the wonderful streams and emails. Oh my God, thank you. I'm so glad you're doing my emails. For anybody who doesn't know, I have a weekly newsletter and I've kind of become like really into doing this newsletter. Basically, I kind of talk about different things that artists go through, that I go through or have been through. We do these like weekly themes. This week's theme was really like deep, as discouragement, like what to do when you're feeling discouraged. So yeah, I just try to like send in helpful stuff, you guys. So if you want to get on this mailing list, I need to make a link that's like specifically like get on the mailing list. I don't really have one, but I will give you this though, for anybody who wants to like join that. So this is basically one of my lead magnets. You get like a free mini course with this, which actually is really rad, TBH. So okay, hold on. Why is this not? Man, let me just type it in. HTTP. But what this does, it also puts you on my mailing list. So if you want to get all those emails and kind of like get a weekly dose of encouragement and some love and some tips, download this little mini course and you also get on the mailing list. So, but then let's listen to Reverb's song. Okay. Listen to outro of this track. Okay, I will listen to a little bit of the whole thing and then just skip to the outro. Oh, from the second verse. Okay, from the second verse. Let me just read this. And then any emotionally driven top liners, hit them up. And this is all their info, guys. But yeah, let's listen from, I guess this might be the second verse somewhere. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Okay, nice. Interesting. Let's go, guys. Leslie says to the club we go. Let's go to the club, guys. Let's go. Yeah, this is fun. Let me know if you'd like to PL. BTY London says nice Arabian feel. Yeah, like I was gonna say, like a little bit Middle Eastern, a little bit of a tropical feel. I mean, I love world music. I'm obviously write K-pop, so like clearly I do. And this very much is giving that. And I absolutely just want to call out this. This was such a cool transition. This right here. Da, 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 like going down the octaves. Yeah, this was really, really cool. I kind of just think it works as it works, and you just need like kind of a minimal top line, right? Because you do have a hook with your featured instrument, your signature. So yeah, you just need like a nice, like simple top line, something fun, and like somebody said, we're going to the club with this one. So great job, Reverb. Getting like 1 million PLs. You guys like fun music, right? I feel like all of y'all here, like the top thing that you guys like is really fun, danceable music. But yeah, let's definitely go straight into the playlist.
Because of the week and other eaters.
And next up, let us go. Oh my God, I like totally. Where are my songs? Where are they? This song is called Sugar Rush. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, how many songs called Sugar Rush are there? Okay. This one is by Gruina, right? But then there's one by Candy Stella. Okay, guys, be honest with me. Whose song am I listening to? Is it Gruina's or is it Stella's? I will be okay. I'm gonna read. Okay, glad. The library is open. The library is open, guys. PSA. Guys, don't write songs called Sugar Rush. Don't do it. I myself have 2 songs called Sugar Rush. I did not pick the title. It was a top line teen I worked with. I made the beat. And then another top liner that I worked with, I made the beat, and he also called his song Sugar Rush. So I have 2 songs called Sugar Rush. Both are not cut. And that's the end of my PSA. It is probably the most common song title on this fucking planet. Sorry, I'm not supposed to curse. It's a sponsored stream, but guys, just don't write songs called Sugar Rush. Just don't do it, okay? Just don't do it. Okay. I think, oh my God, Candy Kid says, I made a song called Sugar Rush with my group. See? It was, is it Candy Cat? Okay, Stella. Okay, that's the one, right? So it's not this one. It's the other one. Okay, all right, amazing. Sorry, I don't mean to read this hard. Like, your song probably be amazing. It really is such a common title. Like, crazy. So, let's listen. Oh shit, sorry guys. I'm like acting like you can hear this. Nope. Let's try this again. Let's do this again. She read too hard. She got a little bit discombobulated. Cute intro though.
I'm floating sky high. I'm falling. Hope you don't mind. You don't know how much I care about you. How much I think about you. You say that my teardrops gonna make this rain.
Beat switch, okay.
I know, baby, it lasts forever and whenever.
Pretty.
Your eyes got me now. Sugar rush. No one in the world can touch us. You got me, and I got you.
Okay. I have a lot of thoughts. So let's kind of deconstruct what's going on. There's some good things here. I do think there might be one singer, 2 singers, whoever's singing, the vocals, they could be developed more. Back to what we were talking about, performance shaping, right? But I do think the natural raw vocal talent is there. There's a lot that could be done with this vocalist. I think where the song went a little bit wrong is sort of the intent of the track, right? I don't know how else to say it, so I'll say it as I think. It just feels a little bit all over the place, and I don't want to just say it and not explain, so I want to explain. So if we listen to the front part of the beat here.
I'm floating sky high. I'm falling.
So we have almost this like triplet kick bass feel. Dum, 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 bum. Boom, 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 bum. I would say this is like a halftime feel, right? But then halfway in the verse, we switch to like a 1-2 kick snare. Or is it like a Jersey club? I can't even tell. So because I'm this confused, this is kind of the failure, right? The rhythms are all just morphing, changing. There's nothing to lock in on. So the first thing I would do is I would just pick a main feel for the song, right? It's okay to have switch ups, but these don't feel deliberate. So I would pick like if it's I would stick with that at least for the verse. And then when you do the switch up, make it like a very clear switch up. Like maybe there's a moment of silence and then you go into the halftime, or you go into the 4 on the floor, whatever you go into. Make your rhythm switches deliberate. Make the audience understand, hey, this is the creator's choice. It's not just kind of a random thing, right? So I think this also started promising the chorus. I like this. Is probably my favorite part, is like the ooh part. It's really cute. As much as I don't like Sugar Rush as the title. Oh guys, I feel like, okay. Does anybody watch Drag Race? I'm like a big Drag Race fan. Michelle Visage has this thing about Marie Antoinette. She gets like the dragoness face, like she's about to like eat your face. Well, when queens do Marie Antoinette looks on that show, she has seen it too many times and she's like, don't do it. So I think like this is me, but Sugar Rush. Y'all about to start trolling me, sending me songs called Sugar Rush. I already know. But as much as I don't like Sugar Rush, I do think it's a cute hook. Sugar, sugar. What is it? Sugar, sugar, sugar rush. Sugar, sugar, sugar rush. It's cute. I think you need a little bit better placement of it. Yeah, so you could do sugar, sugar, sugar rush, and then maybe you're going to that's something similar to the melody. Just play sugar, sugar, sugar rush, baby, sugar, sugar, sugar. You know, just place your melodies with intent. Again, it feels like there's no intent. It's just like, this is catchy, now random melody, now another catchy thing, now there's another melody, now another catchy thing. So just have an intent about everything you're doing, where you're placing it, and I think it could be a lot better. So I feel like I read really, really hard, but hey, like, still, really good job for submitting. Guys, I always want you to keep submitting, even if I'm a little bit harsh. Like, this is about making sure that y'all get better, right? I would rather just be like singing your praises and being like, wow, you're amazing, you're amazing, you're amazing. But if I hear something that can be better, I want to say it, because the truth is, whether you're doing this as a hobby or you're an aspiring professional or you're a professional already, it is important for you to get better at your craft, at your hobby, at your dream, because it means something to you. Clearly, you wouldn't be doing it if it didn't mean anything to you, right? It is a part of your self-expression, of your soul's expression, of who you are. So it is important. And I want you to do your best. I want you to always do your best, whether it's for work, aspiration, big dreams of making it, whatever the hell you want to call it, or if it's just for you. I still want you to do a great job. So anyway, guys, let me know if you'd like to PL Sugar Rush. Oh my God, Candy says you can rip me to shreds. I need it. You're so sweet. And they say, we'll do my best to improve it. You got this. You can do it. You got this. Yeah, I'm going to give you guys a second for PLs. I'll have a little water. She critiques too hard because my throat is going like, bye-bye. Oh, Sinclair says, I want to do a funny take on the Sugar Rush title. Now, no, I feel like it just brought something down myself. But I will listen to a funny take. Like, I will. I do enjoy funny music. I'm not going to lie. Okay, let's do... No, voice, come back. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, we've got lots of PLs. Like, got lots of PLs, so congratulations. Biggie. Let's go. And then next up, we have a song called You and I. And this is by Broken Katie. This is my first song after 10 years of not producing anything, but just beats and some instrumental songs. Wow, this is big. As you will hear, I'm not a singer, so I know that part is very improvable. But still, let me know your thoughts and what elements I can improve. Oh my God, first of all, kisses to you. Thank you so much for submitting something that obviously feels vulnerable. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let's listen.
Create another version of
Nice bounce. Okay. I like this. I think it's good. What do you guys think? PL or not PL? Broken KT, your voice, you you did the thing where you're like, oh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Oh, don't listen. Like, no, it was not that bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I can hear that it's improvable. Yes, it is improvable, but it was definitely not bad. And I think you did a really good job considering you haven't really been singing for a very long time. It honestly takes a while to get back to like recording shape and vocal form and all of that. So I think you did a really, really great job. I really love where the post chorus goes. Like when that happened, I mean, you guys saw me. I got genuinely like really excited because I think it just like that buzzy synth that happened, how hard the drums got. It felt cool. And I really even look at this waveform. See how it develops in dynamic? I like this. I like seeing this. I like feeling something build. So I think it's really, really cool. I think as far as just everything overall, I think you could like zhuzh up the mix a little bit. If we go real quick through it. Oh, sorry, my mic. Vocals could sit a little bit higher. I don't think you need to make them sound like traditional pop vocals in any way. I think for this style of track, they can be blended in a little bit with the instruments, and I think that maybe is even a little bit better. But I do think they could be a little bit higher. That's good. I think one thing that might help you a little bit too is playing around with effects. I think for singers that don't feel like 100% confident yet too, doing reverb throws, doing octave layers, like different types of emphasis, it's gonna just make it sound thicker and more intentional. So again, for your style, I wouldn't go crazy harmony stacks or anything like that. Literally just layering different effects, different textures. You might try to do some dubs, right? Maybe some textural dubs with air, with fry. Sometimes I do like these really scratchy ones. That might kind of work cool. Just like small ways to layer your vocals would be really great. But yeah, I don't know. I don't hear anything like crazy wrong with the mix. Like everything seems, yeah, Nine Cat Meow says, I like how everything has a lot of space in the mix. I'm like, yeah, I kind of agree. Like it seems good. It seems good. So I just would love to hear you do this again, to be honest. Broken KT, I don't know if you're in the Discord, but like if you want to join, people will 100% support you. I mean, everybody kind of supports everybody. I love the vibe of our Discord. I hope it doesn't change as like more people get in, but I think as it is right now, and if you're not in it, you should join because people will like really support you in there and kind of, I don't know, boost your confidence as you're growing as a singer again. I'll put it in the chat again. So guys, like if you're not in the Discord, hop in, come through. So, but yeah, really, really good job. I see lots of PLs. Let's go ahead and add it to the playlist. Boom. Guys, I'm going to take a teeny tiny break for my voice. I'm going to play you an ad from our lovely sponsor, Boombox. There are the website that we've been using to listen to all the music, and they do a lot of really cool other things like AI mastering, splitting into stems, vocal removal. They have distribution as well to like Spotify, Apple Music, all these things. And they do these streams with not just me, but other creators as well. So I'm going to play you guys an ad from them and let my voice rest, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Replace Dropbox, Google Drive, SoundCloud Pro, Disco, and DistroKid with Boombox, the all-in-one solution for musicians. Store your files, create playlists, request files, and distribute your music from one place at a single price. Access files on the go and stay synced with our mobile app and macOS app. Dive into our AI tools to spark creativity by generating chords and splitting stems. Search for your files by mood, genre, BPM, and key with our AI-powered advanced search. Share and collaborate with time-stamped feedback, password protection, and customized access permissions. Create professional playlists for pitching with analytics to see who's listening. Release your music into the wild with our inbuilt distribution. And request files from clients and collaborators with inboxes. Boombox, the all-in-one platform for musicians.
I have returned, you guys. I just needed a second for my voice. This is why I'm not performing for y'all, doing concerts and touring and stuff. People sometimes are like, why aren't you like a, releasing touring musician? I'm like, honestly, my voice is so sensitive. Like, I lose it from just talking. That's why I like recording, because I can like take things in small bits. But yeah, there's so much damage in my freaking throat. Like, I will lose my voice just for talking. I hate it, but it's the truth. So, but let's go ahead and hop to it and listen to more of your guys' songs. We're still very much in our free-for-all, listening to the songs that I picked from when you guys were calling them out in the chat. And next one is called Pay to Be a Boss. I remember when I saw it in the chat, I was like, I need to hear this, from Isaiah Lewis. Must hear it. Rough draft, need some direction. Don't mind the mix, still in the midst of learning. You got it. Okay. This is spicy. Summer goes, that's mastered. Okay, I have a lot of thoughts. By the way, I just want to call something out real quick in the chat, you guys. Please always be kind and polite with how you delivered your feedback, okay? We have people of all different development levels here, right? We have beginners, we have people who've been producing for 20 years, and just be kind. Remember what it's like to just start out, just be learning how to mix, to produce. Like, I know sometimes I kind of go in, but you still need to do it politely, even if your criticism is harsh. Just a little PSA. Now, for this track, I feel like the vibes, right? The chords and the beat, I was kind of like, like, it gave me a good feeling. I do, however, think we have just a lot of issues, and I know you called it out, the mix, right? So I will say, I'll be so honest, Isaiah, like, it's really difficult to separate this track from its sound, from its mix, right? I basically think, from what I can tell, there's cool synths, there's a cool beat, and if it's you singing, I don't know if you're working with another artist, but the vocals are cool. There's like a nice swag to it, but I do think the mix is making it difficult to like really perceive what's going on. So I'll tell you, like, the worst parts of it is that you have like a gritty, crunchy kick, which I think is on purpose, but just double check that you just picked a really crunchy sample and it's not actually clipping. You don't want like a clipping kick, right? And if you do want like that really crazy hard-hitting hip-hop kick, you should be using a clipper, not just like letting it clip on the master bus, because then it's affecting everything else. So that's the first thing I would say. I would say spatial placement, right? As far as where your synths are, let's just double check for a second. Let's just go right here. Okay, yeah. So we kind of just have something that I think it's a flute. It could just be a synth, kind of just sitting in the middle. Your vocals in the middle, the drums are there. So that's what is giving it this like crunchy feeling. Let me try to demo like what I'm talking about. So, well, yeah, here's an EQ. Yeah, like if everything, you know, is in the mids, which is a lot of what I'm hearing is like stuff right around here, you know, there's what is called frequency buildup. So, you know, the flute or the synth is here, that some of the drums are hitting, their vocals hitting here. It's all very loud. So we're having these like peaking moments with this EQ, and that's why it sounds the way it does. So what you need to do is EQ wise, you need to decide where to place things. You know, maybe your vocal is popping a lot around like 1200. Maybe that flute is popping around 500, right? I'm making this up. I need to see it. The hats are up here. But also what you need to decide is your spatial placement. So regular panning, like if you look right here, you know, panning things, maybe the flute is panned a little bit. Maybe some of the other instruments are placed using like a stereo imaging thing. You can do one I like a lot is called Spread. It's by Yum Audio. And then you can decide with specific frequencies, like where they're placed, how wide or how narrow, you know, lower, higher. And this really, really helps. And this is just like mid-side processing, but just a nice plugin. It makes it a little bit easier to do. But these are the things I would focus on if I were you, to just try to really improve this mix. So I feel like I forgot to call out PL. So let me know if you guys would like to PL this track. Yeah, bass kind of drowns it on my speakers. Yeah. Does the clipper intentionally clip the kick beat? Yeah, but it's like in a controlled way. I'll show you the one I like to use. Okay, this is so bad. I literally always forget the name of this plugin that I've been using for like years. Oh God, what is it called? It's bad. No, it's really bad. I have to see the name of it. Oh, my voice is going, guys. Oh, Flatline right here. Yeah, this is the one I like to use. And yeah, shape is like how it's hitting, how hard. And then threshold is really like was deciding it. And then you could choose it to use it as a limiter, as a hybrid, or as a clipper. I quite like this one. But we've got 1, 2, 3 PLs. Francesca, more songs are coming up. Stay tuned. Yeah, I think we did not get enough PLs, but better luck next time, Zaya. And let's listen to our next song from this free-for-all, which is just called, Project 1. I think that's the one. Yep, it's the one. By 000. Piano arrangement. watch this right here. You're overloading your master bus. Things are clipping in the mids specifically. Very cool choices. There is a bit of a rubbiness here. Just check that little bell against the bass. And I think there's one more thing. Like pad. Something's not playing along with something right here. But okay, my thought about this track is it's unique, which I really like. There's just like unusual choices made, which always is like what you gotta do, you know, especially now where there's AI making music and so many people making music. Like different is good. So this section right here, this one right here, there is mad clipping going on. So what you gotta do is something real simple. You know, imagine these are your tracks. Like you have obviously more than 4, but you know, let me get rid of this. What you gotta do, guys, pay attention here. Down on the volume. I would go down like 10. And then if you're like, wait, but it's quiet. I don't like that it's quiet. You can put a limiter. We were using flatline, so I'm just gonna use that on the master bus. And this is how you control your loudness. You literally just put it in limit, or you can use a free one or ozone or like literally anything else, and just control your loudness with the threshold. But yeah, don't do this thing again. Pay attention here, where this is literally essentially what I'm hearing is like just crazy loud volume on every single track, and that's why it sounds the way it does. So take care of that, take care of the rub, and I think you will have something really cool. So let me know if you guys are hearing PLs for this track. It's giving Star versus the forces of evil. Okay, awesome. Nine Cat Meow says, in the beginning, it would be nice if the melody was more sustained. Sorry, lost it. Like if you were playing the piano, you probably do that. I know what you mean. I like how it's building, Sorab. Yeah, I agree. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3 PLs. Hi, Mayoa, you like my rub sound effect? I like it too. I think it's fun. I think it's really fun. Couple of people commented that this section kind of not being a big drop, like it builds up, and it being like more of a soft section is kind of a letdown. Yes, but also if they wrote a top line here that was really melodic, I think it could be actually really cool. So it just depends on the top line, I think. So anyway, I see 4 PL, I don't see 5. Better luck next time. Please submit again. Love where you're going with this. You could even submit the same track, honestly. And then next up, let's listen to the final song of the segment, which is D&D by Brian D. This is cool. Really nice guitar.
Take a step forward, I am always right. Play to the left whenever you fight. Why you hold me down? You're out of your mind. You
Ooh, a rub right there.
Every time you keep on calling, cross my line.
We have a kick.
You keep on falling, make up your mind. I'd rather choose for sweet harmonies to fantasies. In love with the rhymes and music, chop up the raps like sushi. She wanna taste our rock so life, but this ain't no outside movie. All motion, no socials, gotta love that.
There's rubs all over this track. unfortunately. Very small. I think it's between the guitar and the bass. Something is not quite right. Take a look at it. There is a note in there that's not matching.
Feminine energy, let me tap that feminine energy. Eyes roll back, I bet she's into me. Hey, you wanna play and hold it down? Nintendo games, £100 on me, you would take that sacred vow. See the
Cool
value
flow. I
so
like the flow right
fabricated.
here.
Lost Sam, when we smoke all night. I so infatuated. Take that crown, she's activated. Ha, shit it all, you know, brand.
That sounded very British SEO. It really did. Okay, Brian, I have lots of thoughts for you. So obviously the rubs in the track. Otherwise, you have a kick. Like, thank you. Somebody's got a kick today. Because Yavi's sending me some soft drums. You guys know I don't like that. But yeah, the kick is kicking. The beat is good other than the rubs. I think vocally, there's a few things I want to comment on. So my favorite part was when you started rapping with the British accent. I thought that was unusual, unique, and my ear kind of perked up. I was like, ooh, and then your flows were interesting. So I thought the front part, this part right here, vocally, I kind of just felt like you could do a lot better. It's almost like it was like a nice switch up where you went into the rap. I was like, ooh, but then this part, I was kind of like, I wish it was a bit better. And I think what it is a lot of the melodies are more singy kind of melodies, like you're trying to sing, right? And forgive me if I'm picking this up wrong, but I think you're more a rapper than a singer. So it sounds like you're really just like pushing your voice, you're trying to sing, and you're doing this kind of thing. And I think if you're gonna sing on your tracks, I want you to practice like more of a relaxed approach to it, something where you're just not pushing your voice as much. It's a little bit more chill, a little bit more understated. And then when you go off on your rapping is when it's like, whoa, okay, he can do that too. That's what it kind of felt like. I just would love for you to do a little bit more development with your vocals, because I think there's something interesting here, but it's super, super raw. So it's hard to get past that, right? And I think also just layering for your vocals, for your rap, just to make them a little bit more like professional, right? Because it's very rare for professional tracks to just have nothing but one voice. That does happen, but usually the vocalist is like a very experienced vocalist where you kind of don't want anything but their gorgeous voice. So because you're still developing and growing, I want you to really learn a little bit more layering. Now, in my course, Music Producer Crash Course, I do have a whole vocal module that is pretty freaking robust. It is really, really good, and it goes over different types of layering, like how to do formant shifting with your layers, how to do octave layering. So I'll put the link for that, because it just seems like a lot of you guys don't really have this info. And I have not finished making my vocal production course yet. It will be probably like 3 months from now, to be honest. So for now, use this. This is going to help you a lot. Here. And this was, I believe, our... hold on. Before I end this segment, are we PLing, guys? I see 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I think that's for the previous song. Okay, sorry, guys. Are we PLing D&D by Brian? Please let me know. And me trying to manage like 7 devices over here. Let's see. Yeah, D&D was the last of this segment. I see 1, 2 PLs, 3 PLs, 4, 5. All right, let's do it, guys. D&D?
Days of the week and other eaters.
Playlist person. I'm getting tired. I'm like, what is speech? What is English? Guys, we're gonna keep going for a little bit longer, but I am gonna take like a 3-minute break. I actually made myself a break stream scene. You will see it in a second, just because like my voice is getting super tired, and I also need to like go eat something really small. You guys know this, sometimes I get like really hyperglycemic during these streams. So I'm gonna go do that, and I will just play this break for a sec, and I will be right back. Good opportunity to go to the bathroom, do kind of a couple of different things, and we'll reconvene for a couple more segments, guys. I'm back, people. I have a throat lozenge. It's like a manuka honey one. Sorry. In my mouth. I also brought some granola. Imagine if I was sponsored. I'm like, ooh. It's not. I just like literally am obsessed with this granola. I just eat it out of the bag. I don't know if that's wrong, but I do. So, okay, guys, let's do another verified moment. Let's pick some verified people to listen to. But who is Elizabeth? I think it's the owner of the company. Like she's on the package. She's kind of stunning, TBH, and she makes good granola. I'm like, okay. Slay Queen. Sorry, I'm trying not to like crunch in your ear, guys. I'm really trying not to. Okay, this does make my throat feel better though. We've listened to Aka, we've listened to Faustine. We've got Kaz Benson. Hey, Alina, could you listen from 058? Got you. I sent this on the last stream. You gave me some new melodies and other ideas, okay? Which I tried. Oh my god, thank you for trying my stuff. So made new verse, structured the whole song out. Looking for feedback, whatever you think needs work. Amazing. Thank you, Kaz. Starting with the second verse.
I'm lying here awake, trying to make sense of 1,000 voices. Every second of the day, I've been numbing myself with these unlived choices. Oh my, half-lives, past lives give me insight.
Nice.
But I never really know what to trust. Trying to separate the diamonds and the rust.
Love.
Should've known that time wouldn't heal my mind. Couldn't cross the line, cause I know it too well. I'm bad for myself. Guess I'm only human.
Yes.
Taking these shots even though I'm always losing. Making mistakes that I don't wanna repeat. Trying to be somebody who would never like me.
I remember this.
I just wish this wasn't real life. Searching for something but nothing ever feels right. I can't escape that whatever I dream. I'm trying to be somebody who would never like me. Ooh. From every point of view, some things we can't control. No matter what we know, am I the one that makes me feel this low? Guess I'm only human, taking these shots even though I'm always losing. Making mistakes that I don't wanna repeat. Trying to be somebody who would never like me. I just wish this wasn't real life. Searching for something but nothing ever feels right. I can't escape that whenever I dream. I'm trying to be somebody who would never like me.
Kaz, this is really good. Really, really good. And I believe you've changed some of the lyrics too. I might be tripping a little bit, but I indistinctly remember maybe reading down some of the lyrics and being like, this was cheesy, but I feel like some of these are really like, should have known that time wouldn't heal my mind. Like, I couldn't cross the line because I know it too well. I'm bad for myself. I think that's good. Trying to separate the diamonds from the rust. This is like my favorite. I never really know what to trust. Trying to separate the diamonds from the rust. I love that. I would write that myself, to be honest. It's really good. I'll tell you the only thing I didn't like. This is really subjective, by the way, so you don't have to feel like you need to change it. Second half of the chorus. Something kind of like felt weird. Top line wise right here. Guess I'm only... Let me find the key. I never can with men. I'm trying to transfer it to my voice. Dun, da, 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 da. Guess I'm only human. Taking the shots and I'm always losing. Sticks I don't want to repeat. Trying to be somebody who would never like me. I just wish there wasn't real life. Okay. First of all, I just wish that wasn't real life. Seeing how good some of your lines are, I think you could beat it lyrically. You could do better. I also think the first thought I had, and I keep returning to it, I wanted to rhyme with human. I just wish that I did too then, you know. Shouldn't, doesn't even have to be like a true rhyme, just something with the oh, ew sound. Because when it goes to real life, feels right. I don't know. It almost like something about the EI vowels. It kind of sounds too light and cutesy for how dark this lyric is. Something doesn't match. And also searching for something, but nothing ever feels right. It like stutters the rhythm of this melody. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of think it could, if you literally took, guess I'm only human, taking the shots even though I'm always losing, and you just did the exact same Uben, I think it's gonna do better. And then if you did the exact same kind of like, let me stop talking on my butt. I'll play you exact thing I'm thinking. I see. Taking these shots even though I'm always losing. You know, hold on one sec. I'm not really digging in.
I'm only human, taking these shots even though I'm always losing.
Okay, I remember it. I remember what happened before. It was, guess I'm only human. Da, 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 da. That was your melody. So you went up and you went down now to make it more interesting, because that was my suggestion. Here's one to split the difference. Because with losing, when you went down on losing, that's making it less catchy. But you going up for the front of this phrase actually was dope. So what I think maybe would be better. Guess I'm only human, taking these shots even though I'm always losing. And then change it to where you do what you did, because this part was really good. It wasn't too bad. And here for the second one, go down to make it a little bit different. Okay, yes. Locked in. I think that's the one. And then your chorus is going to hit the hardest again. It's all really small tweaks like this, but I think this is going to be really great. And your lyrics are sounding so much better. Vocal layering sounding so much better. The only other thing I'm going to maybe point your attention to is the bridge.
From every point of view.
Love this kind of like throw layering. By the way, guys, this is what I talk about when I say add like throws and layers to your voice. This.
Some things we can't control, no matter what we know. Am I the one that makes me feel this low? Guess I'm only human.
Add like a pad, like harmony here for when you start bringing a lot of lyric in. Let me show you exactly where. No, it's before. Something like that, because I will tell you exactly what's happening. I'm sorry if this is reading you down a little bit. Didn't mean to do that. I could tell you don't feel super confident with this exact placement of these notes and how it's hitting in your falsetto. That's why you're hiding it with those layers. And I can just tell, compared to the other parts where you're singing, this part is like the weakest vocally, and I think you know that too. So I think to hide it a little bit, a little pad just to detract. And of course, if you wanted to try to just take it one more time and cut it one more time, that might even be better, to be honest. But I think you're killing it. I think this is really good. I'm just being nitpicky because it's like almost there. So what do you guys think? PL? Are we PLing? A little Aquarius, thank you for being here. Even if late, we are happy to have you. Yeah, no, but Petula Box, yeah, I went into songwriting mode for a second when I was like, no, this is like almost there. Like those little things, guys, they make all the difference. Everything. This is the difference between like songs that get cut, songs that don't get cut, hits, not hits. So, but everybody wants PL, I agree. Let's go. Let's put the song right where it belongs in this playlist.
Piece of the week and other eaters.
Where's my granola? I'm hungry. Where's my granola, guys? Just take a little. Yum yum. Okay. Crinkle cut. Big cat. Let's listen. They're also looking for vocalist. I think this is really fun. Honestly, I feel like you could get this placed in film TV, right? Because it's full on like 80s rock band. Well, maybe no, it's 80s. I wasn't there, guys. Well, I was there in the late 80s because that's when I was born, but 70s definitely wasn't there. But it is giving that like nostalgic vibe. Like what, like Bruce Springsteen? Am I talking out of my butt? Like it's giving a little bit of that. But I think this is cool because there are always movies, films, sometimes games looking for like nostalgic stuff like that. So I don't know. I thought it was good. I thought everything sounded really cohesive instrument wise. Yes, it's very mastered. So like she is a big waveform. Yeah, BTY London also says would be great for sync licensing. I don't know. It was catchy. Big Cat, like that hook was dope. Like, I don't know. Back to the Future, etc. Yeah. Everybody says it would be great for sync. I agree. I thought it was great. Honestly, I don't know if it's you as a vocalist, but I thought you sounded good. It sounded like very fitting with the decade. So I don't know, guys. Are we PLing? I think we should PL, but yeah, let me know as I eat my granola. You guys are slaying. Always slaying as always. 1 PO. 2 POs. 3. 4. 5. What's up, Lewis? Sorry, guys, if I have stuff on my face, it'd be like that. Let's go. Very cool. Good job, Crinkle Cut. And next up, we've got... I do listen to Sugar Rush. You guys know we listen to Sugar. This is Vince with Cringe Crazy Lucky. What a cool title. Okay. I decided to take that to heart. Pitch correction. And went full Charlie XC. Shut up. Oh, Mayoa, thank you so much for the super chat. I hope this is enough for more granola. I appreciate you so much. Honestly, like... I will buy some more granola and eat it. I appreciate it so much. So yeah, this is awesome. Let's listen.
I know it's no coincidence that they have a lot to say, none of which is to my face. First I'm cringe, then I'm crazy.
Take a little 2000s vibe.
Now they're asking how I do it. This is how I do it.
Whoa!
This is how I do it. This is how
Wait,
I do it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
In the beginning, they will always doubt you. Yeah, when you're successful, they will ask you, do you remember me? Do you remember?
This part I love.
This is how I do it. 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 I do what I always done, but now I do it better. Get my bread up with a little effort. Give 'em whiplash the way their head hurts. And you can't do what I do when I do it. Cause I am mad cause I've really been through it. Weathered the storm, but now I'm renewing. Keep your head down, bitch. You better get glued in. Got jealousy and your eyes focusing real.
This is hot, guys. I know y'all are living for this. Okay. Really cool. Really good job, Vince. I love the autotune. I think it works, right? I saw some people in chat being like, yeah, this works. And kind of like just the vibes, the attitude, it works. It works. It's a good job. There's a couple of parts, because you asked me about kind of like how to make it kind of like the arrangement, the writing structure. So there's a few spots that I like loved, and then there's a few spots where I was like, eh. So I'll point out what I loved and why, and then the ones I didn't like as much and why as well. This is my favorite. This is how I do it. This is how I do it. This is how I do it. Yeah. hot girl energy. Like this part is a great hook. Congratulations. Really cool hook. There's a couple of verse parts I didn't live for. I'll try to find them.
Oh, it's no coincidence that they have a lot to say, none of which is to my face.
A lot of, okay, this, I think it doesn't work for two reasons. Because one, it's similar notes to this is how I do, this is how I do. And then you're here like, this is not to my face, they have a lot to say. You're doing the same rhythm with the same melodies, so that's why it's not impacting as much as you'd like, right? And that's why the rap feels so good. So I think also another thing is this is really rushed.
No, it's no coincidence that they have.
Take your whole vocal, push it back. Da, 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 da. You want it to like sit in the pocket. You want me to bounce, not be like, ooh. So that I would just kind of rewrite those parts that are similar to your hook. You know, you think about timing and think about pitch, right? If we're here,
How I do it. This is how I do. 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 This is how I do.
da, da, we're down there. Bam, bam, bam. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Baby, what you gonna say? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-me. What you gonna be? Like, you need something like pop in your pee, like a little bit on this if you're gonna sing, right? So think a little bit more like attitude, sass type of melodies versus like those two notes that you were doing, which felt a little bit safe. And then, yeah, the rapping, I would bring the rapping sooner. I would bring it in after the hook. And then another thing I would do,
I know.
I would start with the hook. I would, from the intro, do this is how I do, this is how I do. Go into some kind of verse, like similar, whatever, to what I sang. Then go straight into the hook. Then go into the rap. And then what I would do is maybe do another hook and then some kind of bridge, something different, really different sonically. One more hook and you're done. That's what I would do, arrangement wise. But anyway, oh, you guys like my little singing? Yeah, this happens when you've been writing songs for 20 years. It just gotta happens at this point. But really dope, guys. Are we PLing Vince? Because I think we definitely should. Oh yeah, I already see lots of PLs. Okay, well, let's go. PL, great job, Vince. You're big. You're big. Let's do one more person. Didn't get to every verified member today, but we're very, very close, I believe. So let's do Alexander. Perhaps a Russian person or a Ukrainian person? Project Lyra. Let's listen. Oh, she's mastered. Okay. This is cool. What would the genre be for this? Like emo rock? Yeah, are these correct, guys? These generated ones by Boombox? B2I London, I agree. Could definitely be game music. I love this guitar. It's dope. Like a horror game, yeah, I see that 100%. Track is great, yeah. It's symphonic metal, really cool. I think this is really, really good. Alexander, the only thing I would say, and I'm not an expert at this style of music, I wouldn't even pretend to be, but I have recorded a lot of country in my day. So it was all acoustic drums, and I recorded drummers in the studio. I think your snare's just a little bit thin, right? And that's common when you're using acoustic samples. I think you could just beef up that snare sample just a little bit. Same with the kick, because I'm just hearing the cut. I'm not hearing as much body on it. But I think your arrangement is great. The strings are great. The guitars are great. Like, people are loving it in the chat. I think it's perfect for what you're wanting to do with it. Like, whether you're gonna release it as an instrumental track, pitch it to a game, maybe get a vocalist. Like some people mentioned Evanescence. I was like, yeah, 100%. I think it works. I think it's great. So let me know if you guys would like to PL. I see a couple of PLs already. Kim, all you missed was me eating granola, which is still in my lap and which I'm still eating. I have like no big chunks left, just little bits. Lots of PLs. Okay. Let's go.
Because of the week and other eaters.
Okay, guys. We have time for one more free-for-all. So, everybody, spam the names of your songs in the chat, please. And I will pick 3 this time, and we will listen. So, let's do it. Okay, I feel kind of weird eating it when I'm big like this. When I'm like little in the side of the screen, I'm like, it's fine, I want to eat. Okay. Okay, I got one. I got another one. And I'll give you guys a little time. One more. Okay, got it. Thank you guys for ye spam, ye old spam. And first up, we're gonna listen to Your Idol by SEO. Let's go. Start at 45 seconds. Got you.
And it's right now. I will let you know when it all burns down. More than power, more than gold. Yeah, you gave me your heart, now I'm here for your soul. I'm the only one who will love your sins. Feel the way my voice gets underneath your skin. Listen, cause I'm preaching to the choir. Can I get the mic a little higher? Give me your desire. I can be the star you rely on. You're lost in my days, yeah, you can't look away. Don't you know I'm here to save you? Now we're running wild. Yeah, I'm all you need, I'ma be your idol.
It's a cover. Cool, covers are good.
Bitching out in fame, guess I'm your idol. Thank you for the pain, cause it got me going viral. Yeah, 나지 않는 fever, making you a believer. Now 왜 넌 존재 하는 idol? Don't let it show, keep it all inside. The pain and the shame, keep it out of sight. Your obsession, it's a connection. 이 순간, give me all your attention.
SEO, you're slated. Guys, can you get some claps in the chat for this cover? Yeah, I know you've been working on your confidence for your voice and like trying different types of songs to sing and sending in originals. I think this is not the first cover, but maybe you sent covers before, but this was sickening. I think you sound really, really good. The only thing, this is like so small. There's a few moments where you're rushing just a little bit. Like just listen whenever you have taken a break from this with a fresher ear. Just find those couple of little rushy moments, but your tone is nice. I think your layering is good. I think your Korean rapping was good. I'm not, obviously I don't speak Korean, guys. I just know the sound of Korean so well because I work in K-pop, but let me know if anybody speaks Korean fluently, if it sounded like legit. To me, it sounded really, really nice. So, everybody's loving it. Claps, ate that, loved it. You guys, yeah. Clapiana Grande, ayy. Okay, guys, let me know if we are placing this cover in the playlist. I think you did a great job. SEO, I know you've been busy, but hey, come back more when you have a little bit more time. We love your voice. We love your art. And we want to support you. I still haven't seen this movie, guys. It's kind of like, I haven't heard Golden yet, so I'm going to probably do one of my videos of like remaking it without having ever heard it. Don't tell me anything about it because I want to try to be as like uninfluenced by it as I can. But yeah, I still haven't seen it. PL, let's go. Pigs of the week and other eaters. Also, Kim, yes, I had pigs in my playlist. In my music video for Bad at Being Good like 12 years ago. And now we have a whole piggy community. I guess your girl Alina's always been the mother hog. I mean, it makes sense. I be eating granola on stream. Like, listen, it only checks out. And next up, we have Cherry. And Cherry is by Cherry. Okay, amazing. Love. This is a demo of my first song. Okay, first, we love when you guys send in first songs, when it's like, you know, new, raw, maybe a little bit vulnerable, but we're here to support that. And let's listen.
Sweet dreams, summer romance, red cherry lips and sunsets. High with you, wind in my hair while we driving through.
Yes, nice.
Can't stop, my God, my ride or die, I'm your paradise. So sweet history, one and only girl, I'm his. He calls me his baby, and he likes me in my mini dress. And I feel it, and you feel it too. Every second, every minute I'm with you. Yeah, I feel it, and you feel it too. Oh, one and only girl, I'm his. Stop.
Beautiful.
We're driving fast. Take me to paradise.
This sounds really beautiful, especially considering this is your first song. I'm kind of in shock. It's a beautiful demo. You know, I think there's a lot of stuff you can add to kind of make it a little bit more of a record, but it's wonderful. It's beautiful. A lot of people are kind of calling out Addison Rae vibes. I agree. I think your vocals sound really good. You have like a natural grasp at the thing I was talking about called performance shaping. I think you have a unique, natural way to like shape your phrases. So this is really good. The only thing I would say, so the track, I don't know if you made the track or if you're working with another producer. I would just strive to make this a little bit fuller sounding. I think it's really, really minimal. And I am always like, minimal is great, but I think when you're new, it's really hard to make minimal work without making it sound like a demo, you know, because just the sound choices and the crafting of every sound is just not going to be on the levels of somebody who's experienced. So if you wanted to like hire a more experienced producer to elevate this, you could do that. Or you and your producer, like whoever you're working with, your team, you guys could try to just make it a little bit fuller, add a few more things to it to just like really grow it. And I think your vocals are beautiful. I just would layer them up again with just a few things. You don't have to get away too far from this minimal vibe, but just even like verb throws, like some movement behind your vocals with effects would be really beautiful. So, but people are loving it. People are wanting PLs. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Of the week, amazing job. Please come back. And then finally, we have a song called American Dream. And this is by Raven Sinclair. So listen to about the outro, okay? Favorite orchestral section I've ever made. We'll play a little bit of the main song and then just go to the outro. And this is for your debut album. Yes. Okay, amazing. Let's listen from like the verse maybe.
You promised to live to my fantasy. beer and whiskey, pour it on me. Smoke a fag as you toss a key.
Right there is a rub between the guitar and I believe the synth. Just address that.
You promised to live in one dream, but you couldn't hide affairs well under the sheets. Now it's all clear to me. You just in my dreams.
I like this section.
Every time I sleep, I see your face.
Again, a little rub right there.
Lying to me again and again. You never wanted real love, just wanna live in your
I like the yelly vocals in the
fantasies.
background. That's cool.
Spend the night for a week and find the American dream. I just wish that it was me.
Very cool. Let's listen to the outro with the strings. Okay, for the outro, I would say do a little more tuning on your vocals. So just a little bit flat. And then there is like a rub right here. Where was it? It was right before. Right there on that chord. I feel like it's the third chord of like the 4-chord progression. There's something rubbing every single time. So just take a look at that. But I think it's really cool and a lot of emotion, obviously. I really would just address like these rubs, and then some of the mixing, I think like things feel a little bit like smushed together. So I would just work on separating the elements a little bit more. I mean, and that obviously is a lot of EQ and a lot of spatial placement. But I like the emo vibes. I like the feelings. So let me know if you guys would like to PL American Dream. But yeah, excited for you. I'm excited for all of you guys releasing your music. It's always wonderful to hear, and I know it's such a vulnerable thing, so hey, hats off to everybody here that's making music, releasing music. It's hard, but it is very rewarding, and you guys deserve to do it. So, all right, guys. I see one PL. Do we see another PL? A Catastrophe says, I love how nice this community is. I love that too, guys. Let's stay nice. Let's stay supportive. And if you're not, I will kick you out. No, not joking. I will. I will. So, I see 1, 2, 3 PLs. Okay, amazing. Not enough to do the full placement, but that's okay. Please come back. Raven Sinclair, we love you. We support you. And guys, we're almost at the end, but one last thing is left. Very, very important thing. We are going to pick Piggy of the Week. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to our playlist. This is the end of our July playlist, by the way, guys. So I will post this playlist in Discord right after I get off the stream, just to kind of commemorate July of the streams. We've got lots of songs. Honestly, we got a lot of songs. So congratulations to everybody this month who made it into the playlist. Next month, fresh new playlist, fresh new vibes. Let me go ahead. I know some of y'all are new here, so I will grab the Discord and put it in so you guys can... Oh, shoot. Hold on. Wrong phone. I have way too many phones. She got 2 phones. Yes, if you're not in Discord, join here. I will post this link and you guys can check out all the songs. But today we're picking between... Okay, another phone. Another phone, guys. Today we're picking between Faustine and Kaz. Those were my 2 favorites. Let me do a little poll. Which Piggy? I will not lie to you. I'm doing everything with one hand because my other hand is disgusting and full of granola, and I'm hiding it under the desk from you guys. I am. So Faustine's song was called Crackhead Energy. It's a track without vocals. And then Kaz was called Like Me. So I'll play them for you guys so you can decide. But I'm starting a poll right now in the comments. So make sure you vote for your favorite. And this one is Crackhead Energy. Hey, I love this bit. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So that was Crackhead Energy, and this is Like Me.
Cool mirrors got me paralyzed. Blurred eyes couldn't clear the static. It's like me to overanalyze. I switch sides like it's automatic. Shouldn't lose that time. Wouldn't heal my mind. Couldn't cross the line, cause I know it too well. I'm buzzing myself. Guess I'm only human. Taking these shots even though I'm always losing. Making mistakes that I don't wanna repeat.
I definitely remember this.
Somebody who would never like me. I just wish.
All right, guys. Let's see. What do we got? I'll let you vote for a second more. But so far, it looks like Crackhead Energy is winning. If you like me more, vote. Don't forget.
I'm lying here awake, trying to make sense of 1,000 voices. Every second of the day, I've been numbing myself.
All right.
Choices on my half-life.
I believe the winner is Crackhead Energy. But very... Actually, you know what? It ended with 50-50. Exact 50-50. Well, you know what? You guys are both piggies. That's what we're going to have to do. We've never had an exact 50-50, but Faustine and Kaz, congratulations. You guys are both piggies. And I'm going to put these songs right at the top of the playlist so you guys can listen to them as well as all of our other piggies and great songs from July. All right, guys, I love you so much. I will be back next Thursday. And you know what? Just for funsies, I do have the link to submit for next week. So guess what? I'm going to pop it in the stream right now. So if you have a song that you submitted and I didn't get a chance to listen to it, go ahead and submit it right away to the next week's stream. Next Thursday, I'll be back here doing this again. Bam. It's right there for you guys. Copy it right now because I'm about to end. So copy this thing and submit your song. All right, guys. I love you. I will see you very, very soon. Bye.